Good morning, everybody. Hey, Japan. Hey, PC. How you doing, PC Gamer? How you doing, Japan? Dr. Kumatsa. Hello, welcome back to another live stream. Today is Friday. Fridays are always, Fridays. Good. They're always fun. And we have some news on the gauge cluster theme today, because we do have more lights enabled. So when I let the car now stall, I can't let stall with that. So, that's the song. Now, if the car, it won't die because this car is automatic. Darn it. I can't even make the car die right now. But in any case, we have more lights. We're going to be able to show you guys really soon. The lights are working. I hope so, because I had to troubleshoot a lot yesterday. Essentially, there was a viewer that joined my Discord, and he started working on our cluster in my Volvo cluster, and he found the check engine light, he found the oil light, he found the battery light, the traction control, the ABS. What else he find? Those are the main lights he found. And you can actually see the traction control. If I turn off traction control now in the car, in about 8 seconds, because it takes a few seconds, the light will turn on right here. You'll see in about now. There you go. That's the traction control light telling me that the traction control is disabled, just like in a real car. It will also blink whenever traction control is doing its traction control thing. And the ABS will do the same thing. Whenever you slam on the brakes and the ABS turns on, it'll blink ABS just like in a real car. So there is a few things that are new. The oil light also turns on. I can get the oil lights on BeamNG, for instance. Whenever I crash the car, it'll pop up the light. So there's a bunch of new things and cool things that we can do with the lights in the gauge cluster. And the coolest thing now is that we have the check engine light and some other lights. Now traction control is off. Let me turn the traction control on, and if we start driving, we have a BMW here. We're gonna have to change the steering wheel in a second, but let's start driving here. And you see that the traction control is blinking because I am accelerating, see, more, and the traction control is trying to keep me from crashing. So that's a light you guys are gonna see a lot from now on. Traction control, because most cars with traction control in a simulator will get very sensitive to accelerations and stuff. So that's something that we'll see. And another cool thing is that if we hit the brakes, that's the ABS light kicking in. That's so cool. Now we have ABS lights. Let's get the sound. Oops, not that one. This one. And we got somebody already on a horn. Hello guys, let me see some questions. What are we playing? We are in No Hesi. God dang it. I can't do words today. It's Friday. No, we are in Assetto Corsa. Let me change the steering wheel, because we are on a Volvo. This is wrong. We're driving a BMW. Let's get the BMW. And make sure we're not hitting here too much. Gotta pull it a little forward. There. We're gonna hit the hand here, but we'll see. Jaden Reba, yes, back. You're back after a few months, man. How you doing? And let's go. I gotta get the buttons connected. Otherwise that won't work. I'm good, man. PC Gamer. The day's been good so far. I mean, it's just started. Literally, I woke up, had my coffee, and troubleshot a little bit of some lights issues here, and I think now it's stable. Last night, it was so frustrating when I connected the gauge cluster, and it was just... Is it not? Maybe it's just a button next gear. Yeah, that was it. Button up, button down. All right, now we're good. So yesterday, I put the new gauge cluster, not the new gauge cluster, the new code in on the Arduino, and as soon as I plugged it in, everything crashed. Everything just crashed, and it wasn't working anymore. So I had to go back and try to find out what the heck was happening. What time is it for me? 8:12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm in Tampa Bay area. Yeah, it was a lot of troubleshooting yesterday to get the all the gauge cluster to work, and then the turn signal stopped working. And it's always like that when you're doing coding and you don't know how to code, like me. You fix one thing, another thing breaks, and then AI will just go play dumb for a while, and they go like, "Oh yeah, good catch. I did not notice that I forgot to put the turn signal on." And you go like, "Why did you forget?" Hey, Upshift. Good morning, good sir. How are you, man? What was my first car? So technically, my first car was a Ford Escort, 1.0 4-cylinder. 1995 Ford Escort. That was my mom's car that I purchased for a cheaper price, and I kept it for only about 6 months. Then after that, I sold that first car to buy my real first car, which I consider my very first car because that's the one I chose to buy, not the one that it was available to me. That was the Chevrolet Omega, 3.0, 6 cylinders inline, 175 horsepower, rear wheel drive, pretty fun car, early 90s car in Brazil. It was late 80s in Europe, actually. So we're driving in a BMW now. We are seeing the lights blinking. Can you see the lights blinking? Or the camera is like a little off? Let's see. Right now that I need, it's not blinking. Let's see. There you go. There you go. You can barely see the light blinking. That's the traction control light, with the traction control trying to hold me in the track. And if I hit the brakes, I got the ABS light. That's so cool. 8:14 a.m. in New York City. Yes, because we are both in Eastern Standard Time. This is a good car. This car is this is the M4, but it's called Chris No Hezi. This car here that we're driving right now, sorry headphone users, but this car here is a mod made for No Hezi. It's based out of a real life car from the owner of No Hezi. He's got this M4 and probably took a bunch of pictures and they modeled the car. Where's my mouse? Ooh, I didn't even see that car. Nailed it. Where's my mouse? I can't even find the mouse. There you go. Here's the mouse. I just wanted to turn here and lower the gear here. You're in Cape Town. Nice. Who is Jaden? Oh, you're only seeing the comments. Oh no, you can see the comments down here, can't you? On Twitch. Oh, look at that. I'm so sorry, guys. TikTok just connected. I forgot. How do you make the wheels? I have a tutorial coming up soon. I will steal the whole set. Don't steal. Build one. I have a tutorial on my channel. Why is the turn signal instead of the traction control light? What? No. The turn signal is some weird feature that they enabled here in No Hezi. Every time you slow down the car, it will turn the traction, the blinkers on. But the traction control light is the one that's blinking. So you're seeing here on the top the blinker, but if you look down here on the bottom, that's the traction control light right here. Let me turn the camera a little bit, and we're gonna accelerate, so you're gonna see it. Can you do a burnout? Just a second. See, that's the traction control. Making me want to play my theme. Do the pedals work? Yes, the pedal shift works. That's how I'm shifting. How am I going to shift without the pedal shifters? It doesn't do by, mental power. Let's get the traction control off. Now, if I turn traction control off, in a few seconds, it takes a few seconds for the traction control light to turn on. I think it's a safety feature on the Volvo. I don't know. Maybe it's doing some checks, but there's no turning it quicker. There you go. Now the traction control light is on. And if I go outside, lower the volume. can do a burnout or a donut. Not a burnout, though. It looks kind of long. There's a BMW steering wheel on a Volvo dashboard. Yes, I do agree. It looks so much better with the Volvo, right? The BMW kind of breaks the theme a little bit, makes it ugly. And I got to get the lights to turn on the check engine because we're driving a BMW, right? So let's fix that. I got to put an automatic code here that if the car is a BMW, then get the check engine light. Now we're correct. Now we have the check engine light. We're driving a BMW. It must have the check engine light. All right. Did you know the Mercedes? See you later, Jaden. Why don't you get an M Sport? What do you mean? The M Sport wheel? Because I found this one at the junkyard, man. That's why. Yeah, I gotta make every time I drive a BMW, the check engine light will turn on. I will definitely do that. If the word says BMW somewhere, it gotta change to check engine light. Enabled. That's how they work, right? High upshift. I thought you were gonna like it, man. Oh man. I love teasing you, man, and the BMW owners. I like BMWs, I'm not gonna lie. I do prefer my Volvo though, and my Cadillac. But I think they're pretty awesome. No worries, man. And this car is pretty good. It's a no-hazy car. Obviously, it works pretty well. And then it also has more stability because it's no-hazy. You can say your G80 never had check engine light noobs from racing. How you doing, man? Yeah, I know. I'm teasing, man. If I would, it's funny because I post a video with the BMW E60 I built. Everybody, first thing, because the gauge cluster on that BMW actually has the check engine light on. It's not me. The check engine light is actually on. Then people always comment, oh, that's so, so much like a BMW. Where's the oil stain and all that kind of stuff. It's like the turn signal joke. BMW owners get a lot of heat because of turn signal, check engine light, and oil. It's funny because you don't see that kind of, tease or bullying, if you will, with Audi or Mercedes. Do they have anything they're known for? I don't know. That's so funny. Check light is on when you drive a BMW. Hope it a BMW. Yeah, man. I thought it was good. What's a turn signal, right? Hello, Garrett. Tampa Bay, Florida, in the area, man. Yeah. So now we have the check engine light on. It's so funny because now I can finally get the check engine light on. That's so crazy. I mean, almost all the lights. I think I can't control. There's only 2 lights I can't control, but they turn on anyways. But they turn on when the car is turning on. It's the airbag light and the seatbelt light. But I haven't seen the seatbelt light on my car, my real Volvo S60R. Even if I take the seatbelt out while I'm driving, it won't pop on again. It just turns on when you start the car. Hey, Matei, thank you for the roses, man. Thomota, thank you, sir. And now I'm even happier, man. We got all the lights working on the gauge cluster, pretty much all the lights. Like, I'd say 99.9% of what you see here works. And also, I could get the cruise control, but here in this game we don't have cruise control, but I could enable the cruise control light here on the gauge cluster, which is insane. That's a BMW with no traction control enabled. Apple J Mar, yes, we're driving the BMW, so that's why we have a BMW steering wheel right now. If we were driving a Cadillac, we would have a Cadillac. But this is more weirder, a Cadillac CT5 Blackwing wagon. They don't exist, but I think that'd be pretty awesome if they did exist. I'd love to see a Blackwing wagon, man. A CT5 wagon. That'd be pretty dope, actually. Nothing low-key. You got yourself a ban, buddy. I don't like when people do that. I'm all for people coming here and talking to me, and then I promote their channels. But you got yourself a mute button. I don't appreciate that. I don't go out on other people's live streams promoting myself. That's pretty low, man. Go make your own channel. Go make your own viewers. Let's go into tunnel. I love the tunnel. I have put 1,000 miles on it. I wouldn't be surprised. I put a lot of miles. I started the game today. It was 0 here. So I drove 13 miles since I started the live stream. Let's. I'll try to check how many miles I drove today. It'd be pretty easy to check the videos, but I always forget. Yeah, I love the tunnel, man. Ooh, we're gonna crash into this Volvo. I'm so sorry, buddy. Sorry, Volvo. Take your hands off your wheel, then put it back on while driving. What? Take your wheel off. Oh, if I take my wheel off, the Moza will just like it does a weird thing. I can't take it off. How did you make this? My videos are good for your health. Thank you, man. I made this with car parts and wood and metal. I have a tutorial on my YouTube channel. I go into details. I break down the cost, the price. I talk about how to get the CarPlay, how to get the steering wheel, how to get everything working here. Drive like you're late to your flight. That's how we're driving, man. And crashing. Didn't see that car. That's why you don't go over the solid yellow line. And are we upside down? Are we gonna go back up? No, we're cooked. Oh, we're on fire. Oh, look at that. How are we on fire here? I don't know. Let's go back in the car. And I can see the fire burning. There's a fire. Wow, look at the temperature. Yeah, it's some kind of glitch. Look at that. It's still on fire. And you can see on the CarPlay here, you can see the red on where the fire is. We're not driving a Ferrari. So how are we on fire? Oh, happy belated birthday, Harrison Norton. What do you do for a living? I work with market research, and we are too hot, so we're sliding like... Oh, the tire pressure is at 93. That's crazy. That's a glitch. That's so cool. Why is it glitched? Can you get the truck wheel on there? Nah, we're not driving a truck, man. When did you get the BMW steering wheel? You used to have a Volvo. I still have the Volvo, and I always had the BMW when I'm driving a BMW. That's just like I have the Cadillac when I'm driving a Cadillac. Or, oh man, where is the Lamborghini? Lambo? Where's the Lambo? Let's go back to the pits. The car is on fire anyways. Let me get my Lambo. So yesterday I was working on the gauge cluster and I had to take some things apart here just so I removed the Lamborghini. So we got the Lambo here. I forgot the Lambo. All right, let's get another car. Let's drive around with something else. Let's go for the Cadillac. The CarPlay is sick. Ben, you can download my Apple CarPlay today. Here's the code thing that I've been working on. But in any case, let's get the Cadillac on here, shall we? Caddy. Let's get the CT5V Blackwing. And you might understand why I have a Cadillac. That is my real Cadillac CT5, and that is my real Volvo S60R right there. Let's get the Cadillac steering wheel. Alright, we got the BMW out. So obviously they have quick connectors, all the buttons work using an ESP32. And then let's put the Caddy. So this is the Cadillac CT5V. There's a V right there, steering wheel, just like in that car over there. We're gonna have to move the camera a little farther back, unfortunately, because it hits the camera right there. Yeah, it does hit the camera. I gotta find a wider lenses. There we go. And we can turn off the check engine light because we're driving a Cadillac. They don't do that. How many steering wheels I have? Maybe 14? I think that's 14 officially. I counted 14 last time. I do have a video waiting, nearly all of them. Alright, check engine light is out. Let's go. Thank you, Mr. Sprinter. This is a very way cool to live stream. Yeah, I mean, it's a commute, right? We're commuting to my home office. I work from home. Shifter is a mouse. Your shifter is a mouse? I'm sorry, man. This is pretty cheap, man. You can buy this generic USB shifter, not the Volvo Spaceball. This is hard to find. This is legendary. But you can find a nice generic USB shifter for about 30 bucks. Let's get the camera in the right location. CTS, really? I had a CTS 2016 in the past. I never got the engine light on mine, though. Did you tune yours? That's maybe... that could be a reason. Your money pit? Oh, I bet, man. So you're probably tuning it and changing it, right? Which is awesome. Great cars for that. What's up, bro? What's up, Hey Speller? Can you do a cold start? Now, man, it starts warm. The car doesn't do a cold start here. We can go outside and hear the engine. Here. Let's pause the music. Wait, let me move my... yeah. Yeah, I love the sound of this car. It's just magical. How's life treating me lately? I mean, I can't complain. There's ups and downs, right? Like in everybody's life, but it's been pretty good. Mostly pretty good. How about you, man? Had a 2015 Cadillac ATS that blew the head. Dude, what did you do to it? The game name, we're playing Assetto Corsa. Matei, thank you for the roses, man. How's your data going? My data? Did you try to type something else and came out data? Can you drive already? RXN, we got an impatient buddy here. Hey, Pratik, nice. Welcome, welcome. Ooh. I didn't think we were too close, but I guess we were. Dude, you can check out my tutorial on my YouTube channel. I do have a very detailed tutorial that will walk you through everything you need to know about making this simulator work. I have tutorials on the Apple CarPlay, the steering wheel, the whole build. Your friend coded a Volvo XC40 into Assetto Corsa. Nice. Like a mod. How can a man afford all this? Apple.G, man. Dude, it's not that expensive, man. If you think about it, it's basically car parts you can buy at the junkyard. Then a bunch of wood, metal, and carpet that you buy at Home Depot. And some elbow grease that you can find in your own arms. That's pretty much it. That's 700 bucks I spent in the rig itself. Obviously my computer and the TVs are a little more, but that's up to you. You can use your own budget. If you already have a computer and a monitor, you'll see plenty of people on my Discord that have the car, but they're still like working their way up on a better computer, on a better TV or monitor, and some folks that have a better computer or monitor already. You know, it depends on you, man. It depends on how, you know, how far you want to go, because I could go even farther. If I wanted to have, like, I have a 4090, I could buy a 5090. I'd spend another $4,000 a year now. I don't even know how much a 4090 is at this time. Thank you, Matei. How do I spawn a Volvo in BeamNG.drive? You got to download first, man. You got to find a good mod and then download it. How do you get the rear view mirror working, cars? It's on the game. It's not in real life. It's just you guys' perspective is that I have a rear view mirror here because it kind of looks familiar, and it's pretty much in this right location. Pro Baller, why, man? Shout out, man. I love the setup, man. Ooh, too much. Almost kept my small drift working. Just wondering, have you tried this setup in No Hazy? Oh, shit, yeah, man. I'm a No Hazy creator. I play No Hazy all the time. We're gonna play No Hazy in a few minutes, actually. I always play No Hazy during my live streams. I love going there, either on Nordschleife or Japan in Shuto Revival Project. Money shift for $20. Because I don't got that kind of cash. Don't ask me. What are you talking about? Man, you're saying, like, do this, but I don't have the money? Those are all my coins. Oh, dude, thank you, Matei. Thank you, man. I really, truly appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, man. I'm just wondering. Oh, I read that. Whoa, that's a heavy driver. What do you mean a heavy driver? I'm not fat. Slam into the NPCs. Oh, man, you want to see the world burn, dude. Jason, welcome. If it's your first time here, enjoy, man. I hope you are enjoying. Is that a Cadillac steering wheel? Oh, yes, it is, and I just noticed I forgot to get the lights on. Let's get here on the side of the road. Let's get the hazard lights on. And let's get the lights on, because I forgot. I do have lights here. I just changed the lights, the steering wheel, and I forgot to enable it. There you go. Really? Who's honking their horns to me? Dude, you can just pretty much easily just drive by, man. That's a Chevrolet driver right there, if I ever seen one. Thank you, Face Fish. Oh, dude, you're gonna be... Oh, so we can play No Hazy. We can do some police work. Is there realistic damage? Not on this game. In BeamNG, yes. Does the radio work, Freddy Krueger? Yes, sir, it does. Thank you for all the nightmares when I was a kid. How's the new KS Pro, JB? I love it. Don't spam, man. Please don't spam. It's a pretty good steering wheel. I think it's very solid. The buttons are great. I think the weight is very substantial. Not in a bad way. Just like it's solid, you know? What do you do for a job? I work with market research. Bro's not asking the banks for a loan. The bank is asking him. I wish, man. Random, but do you drive like this in real life? I do not. I've been driving for about 26 years now, and I never had a single ticket. That just comes to show that you can just follow the rules, and it's all gonna work. Trust me, you're not gonna get a ticket if you follow the rules. How did you get the gauges? Brandon, I have a tutorial on my channel, and I literally released a video today, or yesterday actually, talking about the gauges. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. There we go. Oh man, we got to do the tunnel thing. We got to do the tunnel thing. Always. Why don't you just use a real car? Bang bang. Oh man, you might have missed, but this is a simulator, buddy. Simulator is very different from a car. I do have 4 cars, and I drive them from point A to point B like a regular person, not like an asshole. So that's a big deal. You drive like a normal person, a real car, and you drive like a lunatic here, so you can just kind of do whatever you want to do. You can spin, you can crash, you can just reset and go for the next one. Where can I get the steering wheel from? So this one came from eBay. I have a tutorial coming up on my channel showing how to make this one. Does your real Cadillac sound like this? It's pretty much like this, not exactly like this. Does speeding here feel like speeding in real life? It's a little different, obviously, Josh, but it gets that urge out of your system, you know? Looks like a Volvo speedometer. Yes, sir. That's why my user or my tag, my name is Flybrick S60R. Oh, no worries. All right, we'll go there in a sec. I have a question. Let's say 24/7 for every game I can make check engine light on and trash. What? I didn't get the question, Rhino. Interior is a Volvo, right? Yes. S60R with a Cadillac steering wheel is crazy. Yes, Javi. That's how I can drive both of my cars in one. How much does it cost setup? About $700, Barry. I have a tutorial and a price breakdown on my YouTube channel. You can check it out. I have all the prices there, and I teach you guys how to do this. Please do a U-turn. Why? We're going that way right now. Heavy driver usually means when you speed up and can't reach dangerous speeds. Oh, I didn't know that, Avanikov. Thank you, man. Is it worth buying the new KS Wheel Pro? I believe so, JB. I do believe. Let me talk about it real quick here since you're asking about it. Oh, kind of went over. So, the new KS Pro has a few things that I like. The digital display is one of the things that I like the most. You can put anything in here. Then you can change the light color, so it becomes really easy for you to find the buttons without looking at it. And I think these knobs here, they change very nice. It's very solid, very intentional. You're not going to change your ABS settings, you know, on a mistake. Then the pedal shifters are pretty good. Obviously, it's magnetic. Very, very, you know, like, how can I say, responsive, like, you know, when you change. Also, you can map the lights here and change them. It's pretty good. And the price is $329 US, which I believe it's pretty reasonable. It's not a cheap wheel, but it's very reasonable for what it has. How do I convince my parents to become a gamer? Oh man, that's a tough one. I don't know. So what? Oh, Josky, hey man, I fixed it. So the overload problem was when I mixed the codes, either ChatGPT or Gemini, just, how can I say, forgot to put my, you got to use that low priority, high priority logic. Otherwise, it'll just overload. And I put that back in, and then the turn signal was not working. It was using your logic, and for some reason, your logic wasn't working on mine here. So I reverted back to my logic, and now it's fully functional. Everything is working. Everything you put new is here, so you can see the ABS light is turning on, and then you have the traction control. When I turn off the traction control on this simulator, on this gauge cluster here, now let's turn it off. In about 8 seconds, like you know, it takes a while, it'll show up. Are you serious? I spent $1,000 and mine isn't half as good. What do you mean, Barry? Which, on a steering wheel? How many Newton meters? I have a 12 Newton meters. Please turn on your wipers. I don't have a washing fluid. The game doesn't have one, but I do have the wipers though. What's the map and traffic lot? This map is called LA Canyon. It's a very twisty road here in the surrounding area of LA. I think it's BeamNG. No, this is Assetto Corsa. Price of Fanatec is absurd. It's crazy. That's why I changed. I had a Fanatec here before, and everything was just expensive, proprietary. It's crazy. Josh, does the steering wheel feel realistic? Yes, very realistic. Fanatec or Moza? Moza. What game is this? Assetto Corsa. How did you make your gauge work with a sim? Gabi, I have a tutorial on my YouTube channel. Can it switch through the different views? I'm curious. I can go into this one. I disabled the others, and I have this other one here, which I need my mouse. Where's my mouse? There you go. That's a nice. Let's go back to the road here. We're not gonna go back to the road. Yeah. Anyways, my question is, if I have a cluster, I can have the check engine light and pressure on for all games. Yes, you can, Rhino. Like, if you want to see, the check engine light is on right now because the car is off. I can put another thing there that tells if the oil turns on and the battery as well. You can do anything with the gauge cluster. Can I put the windows down? Not on this mod, man. It's not on me. It's on the game. How did you change the wheel? I had a BMW steering wheel when I started, because I have several, man. I have several steering wheels. Can you drift? I'm learning how to drift. I still don't know. Please don't spam. You got yourself a little mute, buddy. I don't. Just a minute for you. Do you have a passenger seat? Yes, I do. I have a passenger seat. I have the driver's seat. That's the passenger seat. And that's a triple TV setup. So I have the other TV right here as well. Let's go back inside the car. How do you turn off car in Assetto? What do you mean turn off your car? Oh, if you let it stall, it'll die. See? Let me show my pedals. I just let the pedals go with the gear engaged, and it dies. Did you need external software? Yes, you need SimHub. Honestly, you couldn't tell much about when I bought a new sim rig. My sim sitting in boxes. Maybe try to return it. I do believe, not because I'm an ambassador, but I do believe Moza has the best ecosystem right now. Where'd you get your setup? At the Junkyard, man. You go to the Junkyard, pull the parts, follow my tutorial on YouTube. Thank you, man. Thank you, John. Is Assetto Corsa the game you play more? I'd say yes. One of the games that I play more. BeamNG is also another hype, shows the headlights. I can turn on the headlights. Let me go show the headlights. Why are you... Let me go back to the screen. Stop here for a sec. So the lights are on. Now the lights are off and are on again. And also I have the high beams. And yep. Also, can you change the gauges? Ayamandi. Not with this. This is a real gauge cluster. I can't change it. I mean, I can swap it with a digital one that I have. I have a digital gauge cluster. Then I can put whatever I want. But on this one, it's a real, actual analog gauge cluster. Does it take a while because you have so many wheels to set up your Arduinos for the buttons and pedals? It does, but I did a few tricks, Rhino. So all the steering wheels have the same buttons logic, so I don't have to change it. I switched to the Blackwing. Yes, sir. What is your thought on about AI and impact in your job and life? Pratix Pratil. I think it's going to impact my job quite a lot, but it is what it is. I mean, when calculators came, they made calculating math easier. So I think it's just about learning how to use the tool. Can you also change the gauges? I answered that. Thank you, Ali. Do you choose BeamNG or Assetto Corsa? I can't choose one, man. They're different games. I love Assetto Corsa just as much as I love BeamNG. And, oh man, we're crashing so much. Let's get another car. I want to drive a Lamborghini now. Let's get a Lambo. And then let's go to No Hezi, and we're going to drive the Aventador. Aventador SVJ. We got the Aventador. Let's get the steering wheel right, because I don't want to drive an Aventador with a Cadillac steering wheel. Ooh, don't want to miss that. All right, so Lambo, Caddy. Is that your car on a wallpaper? Yes, that is my Cadillac CT5e 2026 I bought in November last year. That is my Volvo S60R. The same interior as this one, in manual transmission as well, with the navigation screen. Ronald, please, man. Oh, that's not a person that I can plead with. It's just a blocking person. It's a spammer, a bot. Can you do the hazard? Yes, the hazards do work in the game already. Every button you see here works, man. Not a single button is decoration. They used to have a huge office building full of human calculators. Exactly, Ali. I mean, some people are going to lose their jobs and people are going to have to adapt. I think that's inevitable, unfortunately. But I think that's something that, every new technology will do. I don't know to what extent, and I do hope that not to an extent that disrupts human race, but, it is what it is. We can't put that genie back in the box. Bro, how much your setup is roughly? About $700, man. I have a breakdown on my channel. I have a tutorial. You can check it out right now. I made myself a Honda setup. Nice, Elijah. If you don't mind, join my Discord and share it with us. We're trying to build a community of people building real car setups, and we try to help each other. Josky, he was just watching here on TikTok just a minute ago. He helped me with the gauge clusters, and we're trying to, help each other in order to get everything working and helping, helping people. That's what we do. Is it normal to play No Hezi at 40-50 FPS on a 3070? I don't know, man. I have a 4090. I don't know. What is your specs for your PC? And I have a 4090 with a 9950 X3D. Oh shit! Hit the camera pretty bad. I forget that every camera will have a different distance here. This one is closer, a lot closer. Yeah, a little closer. There we go. How much did your setup cost? About $700. What game is that? This is Assetto Corsa. We're driving a Lamborghini Aventador. Around 15 minutes watching you stream, so you're reading your chat. That thing is interesting. Thank you, Pratik. I try to read the chat, man. I try to answer people. I think that's one of the biggest, things that I can do if I'm trying to help people out. Can you show us the glove box? Yeah. I have the car's manual there. I have some CDs, obviously. The radio works, obviously. It has to work. And I have remote controls like one would have in a real car. Did I forget the camera? No. I ended up blocking you instead of removing Ronald. I don't think so, man. Let me check. Because I can undo. You blocked. Oh, I did block you, man. I'm sorry. I'm gonna undo that. Unblock. Sorry, Rhino. I apologize. It's hard to click here when you're driving. Where's the other guy? Ronald. Yeah, I see him. He's still here. You're right. I'm so sorry. Apologies. Can you use the radio? Yes, I can use the radio. I only have to press this button here. It goes now to the radio. I don't want to play with the radio on. My daughter is still sleeping. It's spring break here in Florida. Sorry, man. Can you turn? I don't know what that is. Am I mad about distracted driving? So that's why I'm doing it here, so I don't put anybody at risk. Thank you, Sabrina. Sabrina, thank you. Yes, it's a Assetto Corsa with a bunch of mods. Are these maps paid or free? This is free. Do you like the KS Pro? I'm really interested in. I love the look. Yes, I think it's one of the best GT3 steering wheels out there, period. The reason is it has a screen. It has a very reasonable price, $329 US. I don't think it's expensive. Compared to the $400 Fanatec one that doesn't even have a screen. It has one of those old like 80s, not LCD, like those little bar, like the old clocks. I don't even know how to. The segment, like that's $400. This is like almost $80, $70 cheaper, and it's better. How big is a TV? Abram? It's a triple 65-inch TV here. Is the Moza KS Pro worth it? I believe it is. If you guys think about buying it, just consider using my affiliate link. That'll be very helpful if you do. I'm a content creator for Moza, but I'm truly giving my opinion. If you've been here before I had my Fanatec, you'll see that I always had this opinion about Moza. And right now, I think the best steering wheels that Moza has are the Lamborghini and the KS Pro. I like the CS Pro though, but I'm more of a KS Pro kind of guy. What happens if you go over 160 miles on the gauge? Exactly what happens in a real car if you go over 100, whatever the speed is on the gauge cluster, it'll just stop. How do you get the gauges? I have a tutorial on my channel, but the Lamborghini is already loud enough to wake up your daughter. That's why I'm using my headphones, not the radio. How much you end up spending for everything? I spent about $700 in the car part. What wheelbase do you have? I have a Moza R12. Can you get an adapter to use Moza stuff on Fanatec? Yes, you can. But then you gotta have also a emulator, because Fanatec is annoying. Fanatec doesn't let you use other brands of steering wheels on their simulator unless they recognize you have a real Fanatec connected. So you gotta buy like an emulator on AliExpress Or there's one, I forgot the British company. They sell for like $100 and some. It's expensive, I think. Sounds like the bottom of the car is scraping. No, it's just the gears, the pops and bangs of the gears. Put the music back on. What game? This game is called Assetto Corsa. How much did you spend? $700. Do I have BeamNG.drive? Do I have or do you have? I don't know what you have. I do have. Hey, Isabella! How you doing? Can you also hear the sound from the door panels if you want to? I mean... Do you like Logitech, like the G920? No, man. I believe that if you have a Logitech or a Trustmaster at this time, if you own it, perfect. They're great. They're steering wheels. If you're buying one from, like, you don't have any kind of sim racing setup and you're buying, I think it's pretty nuts if you buy a Logitech or a Trustmaster in this day and age. There's so many good options. SimiCube, SimMagic, Moza, PXN if you're looking on the cheap end. There is Hori. There is so many other brands that have direct drives that are way better than Logitech and Trustmaster, in my opinion. That I think it's nuts that people still buy through the power of the brand. But that's me. Oh, nice, Michael. Welcome. Hello to North Carolina, man. Dang, dude can't drive. Make a wish. Oh, man. Can I make a wish that I learn how to drive, man? That was down the tunnel. Israel. Hey, man. Thank you. Low-key, you should add graphics mod too. It looked way better. I do have graphics mod, man. Why would you think I don't? Mr. Volvo V70, how you doing, buddy? Welcome, 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 man. How you doing today? Saludos desde Argentina, amigo. Saludos. ¿Qué tal, Frankid? Yo soy brasileño. Yo no hablo español. Yo hablo portuñol. Do the hazard work? Yeah. Every single button works here, man. Every single button. There's not a single button here that does not work. Every single button. And every single light, everything on the gauge clusters work, everything. The Moza R3 is very good for beginners. I do agree with you, and I think more people should try with the R3 instead of Logitech. Can you use the BMW steering wheel? We can go in No Hesi and play with the BMW, yeah, in a minute. Hi, and what car are you driving? We're driving the Lamborghini Aventador. You can hear the beautiful sound of the Lamborghini. Is way better than the Ferrari, in my opinion. Does the air conditioning work? So all the buttons here do work. There's no air blowing from here because I'm in my home office. Fala, mano! Salva, salve! Salve, bom dia! Pô, mas você fala português também, cara? The radio, yes, the radio works. Does the ionometer go up every drive or does it change with the car? No, it just goes up. It doesn't change with the car. Tudo bom, mano? Tudo bom. Thank you, Frango? Huh? I don't know, man. Hi. Payne, stop saying radio. Yes, the radio works. What's the shifter? So this here is a generic USB shifter. It's a 6-speed transmission. If you search on Google generic USB shifter, you'll find that one. That's like $30 on AliExpress. Nossa, cara, fala bem português mesmo. Escreve bem, pelo menos. Eu não tô ouvindo, né? Does the odometer? I answer that. It's a Assetto Corsa with mod. Thank you. Why aren't you using the shifter? I am using the shifter, the pedal shifter. This car is a Lamborghini. Lamborghinis don't have an H pattern. That's pretty simple, man. Lambo wheel with a Volvo dashboard. Looks pretty weird, but I'm up for it. Thank you, Skins. Do you have a BMW striving in? Can you? Well, please have it. Striving in can. Sorry, man. I don't know what you're saying. That's one weird looking interior of a Lambo. Yeah, it's a classic Lamborghini S60R. Oh, valeu, Blast. Gostei de você também, mano. Moça. Can you switch to No Hesi? Yes, we're gonna go to No Hesi in just a second. How difficult was to get the screen for the rear view mirror? Oh, that's not a screen, man. That's in the computer. That's totally inside the computer, man. That's on the TV. Let's go. Do the buttons on the Lambo steering wheel work? Yeah, I mean, it's a controller. It came from Moza. Every button works, yes. Where are we? Did I go far? Mouse, where are you, mouse? There you go, there's the mouse. Yeah, we're falling. Yeah, all the buttons work. I mean, it's a Moza steering wheel. They should work. Let's go to No Hezzy. That's pretty low miles on the car. Was that a car condition? Dude, it had 98,000 miles, Cooper. It's actually, I driven about 60 already. Let's get the BMW. So this is the Lamborghini, Moza Lamborghini steering wheel. I know it's pretty dark, but it's pretty good. Can you use the shifter? If the car has a shifter, yes. If the car does not have shifter, no. I cannot use the shifter. So let's drive with the BMW. Let's go with the BMW. This is the BMW some people are talking about. I do have the Volvo. This is the Volvo S60R, the original from this car. That car over there. It doesn't come from that car. It's just like that car. And this is the Cadillac. Cadillac CT5e, just like that car. Which game is this? That was Assetto Corsa. Does a sense of speed feel real? Yes, especially because of the triple TV makes it feel more realistic. Bro doesn't know how to hit the brakes. Salman, why don't you teach me? Que eu tô jogando, mano? Eu tava jogando Assetto Corsa. Nós vamos voltar para Assetto Corsa, na verdade. Can you use the truck? Now we're not gonna use the truck right now. Sorry, but there we go. Let's load up the server. Let's go to No Hezzy in the normal Shutoko Revival project. Confirm swap. Let's put the steering wheel back in. All right. Is it on? So we gotta recycle the here. Would you find a totaled car in a junkyard be a good idea for a sim setup, Cooper? Yes, that's how I got my car here. What was the total cost of the setup? $700. Vaughn, dude, you're muted because you're spamming, and it's very obvious you're trolling. I'm not even driving right now, man, and I know there's no delay there on. All right, we're good. Join server. Oh, first let me get the link for you guys. If you want to join me in No Hezzy here, make sure you just go to my bio, find my link tree, and then you can join me right here in No Hezzy. Join the server. Hey man, seatbelt. Oh man, I gotta get a seatbelt. Yes, I just updated the link, Upshift. Please don't tell me you have a truck's interior. No, I don't have a truck's interior. I just have the Moza TSW steering wheel here, which is a truck steering wheel. Please drive the M4. That's exactly what I think I'm going to drive if I have it here. I don't think I do. Do I? Yeah, I do, actually. Let's go. How much does one wheel cost? Oh man, the prices are so different. Like this one is $15, 1.5. It's very cheap. You go to the junkyard, you pull the steering wheel out of a car, and you got yourself a steering wheel for very little money. Now, if you want to buy a Cadillac steering wheel, I spent $140 on eBay on that steering wheel from Cadillac. Then Lamborghini here. The Lamborghini is $399 US, but this comes ready for you to work. So you can just buy, plug it in, and start driving. The BMW one you have to follow my tutorial. Does the AC work? All the buttons work. There's no air coming out of here. Please don't spam, guys. Please don't spam. If you had to upgrade one thing in your setup, what would it be? Oh man, I would love to get a motion platform here, but that would make me change the whole simulator, like everything. I couldn't use the base that I have right now. I literally couldn't. All right, let's go. Upshift, let me know when you're here, man. Oh, did I choose a realistic one? I think I have the realistic one, so it's gonna suck. So let's put the point system down here. The points in the right location. Yes, it is there. Is it a public server? It's my personal server, but you can find the link there. Yeah, this is the realistic. You can tell by the steering wheel. The force feedback gets so much lower. How much does a Lamborghini wheel cost? $399, man. I'm gonna have to change cars because this is the realistic one. It's a lot harder. Yeah, let's go back and let's get the non-realistic. I'm gonna have to recycle the server, I think, because I don't have. Yeah, that's the realistic. I gotta change that. I chose the wrong one. Like in the Indiana Jones, he chose poorly. Let's get the BMW. Where's the BMW? Right here. So let's take this one out. Let's get the other one in. Out with the old, in with the new M4. So we need a Chris. This one. I think it's this one. I can't see the whole name of it. Yeah, save and restart. There we go. Where'd you find all the pieces to build the sim? In Junkyard, Veltro, and you can find a tutorial on my channel. I'm new here, but is there a video on your channel showing how do you do your setup? Yes, Deca Sir Music. Yes, sir, there is. You got a Discord that I can join to play with you? Yes, I do, Blazin. It's in the link tree in my description. I thought it was like 1,000. Nah, you can spend a lot less. I mean, you can spend 1,000 or more, but I spent a lot less. Let's load up again. Got an update here. Great. Let's close this up. Let's close this up. Let's update the game. Glad you're not gatekeeping. Man, that's one thing I really hate when people do gatekeeping. Honestly, like I really do. And this is one of the main objectives of my channel on YouTube is not gatekeep. Is literally just, you know, like let people learn and play and do all the good stuff without having to, you know, find out on themselves how to do stuff. That's not what I wanted. Where's the M? Let's get the 340 then with the G20. Can you play F1? I can. I don't want to play F1 though. I did play yesterday if you want to check my video from yesterday. Can I put a real steering wheel on your Logitech? Can? Yes. Should? No. Yes, you can, but you should not. Did you build the simulator? Yes. You can find a tutorial on my channel. Rone, hello, sir. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? I don't mind you asking. I am 44 years young. How do you get the center console? If you watch my YouTube tutorial, you're gonna find out. Oh, you were in oh, you were in Chris? Oh, you got the same car. I see what you're saying. Huh. All right, let's go. Do you have any videos of driving in real life? Yes, Japan. I posted one like literally the other day. I'm gonna follow you, man. You can go ahead. Is that a Volvo dash and a BMW wheel? Yes, sir. Can you drift? I'm learning. I don't know how to yet. How did you manage to make the Volvo dash work in a game? Dishay, I have a tutorial on my channel. Do you have any videos on your driving? I answered that already. How much does that whole setup cost? $700. 700 US dollars. You can build a simulator just like mine out of car parts from a junkyard and a little bit of wood, metal, and carpet from Home Depot or your local hardware store. I think your car is faster, Upshift. Steve Arino, man, happy Friday, dude. I'm good, how are you? Happy Friday, man. Happy Friday. Play Forza. No, I'm not going to play Forza, man. Where did you learn to build that rig? A lot of trial and error, man, in ChatGPT. That's why I teach you guys how to build a simulator like this, because I don't want you guys to go through all the same struggles that I did. Probably not first to ask, but have you thought about changing to augmented reality of your streaming setup? I do have a PMax here and a Quest 2. I know they're not like augmented reality. I know what you're saying. I don't like that heavy thing on my head, and I get nauseous when I play with the VR. So it's a big no for me, unfortunately. What year is your BMW? I do not have a BMW. This came from an F30 2011, I think, or 2012. I'm not sure, however. Crew is better than Forza. I can't give my opinion on that. I never played Crew. Hello, welcome back. Did you learn to make your setup from someone, or did you experiment? I experimented. That was a lot of trial and error. It took me a long time. This is the 5th version of this simulator here in hardware sense. This is the 5th version of this climate control button here. I really literally made 4 previous versions until I got to this one. Can we see the outside? Yes, you can. There's a bunch of videos on my channel, man. I'm not gonna be able to get up right now, move my camera just because you want to see it. But you're more than welcome to check out my other videos. I always show it outside. We're following Upshift here, who is a viewer watching. Let's put the name on. Ooh. All right. Do you have more steering wheels? Yes, I have 14 steering wheels. 5 of them being real car steering wheels or replica, like the Lamborghini one is a replica. Ow, ow, ow. How did you make the mirrors work? The mirrors are in the game. They're in the game. They're not real. Do you have more steering wheels? I answer that it's amazing faster the more you keep driving. It's pretty cool, especially with the triple monitor. It does give you the sensation of speed a lot better than if you had just one monitor or one TV in my case. Dang, how much roughly you spent on the setup? $700 roughly, and you can find a very detailed breakdown of all the costs on my channel. You are crashing some of those, right? But not stopping. Yes. Why would I stop? Just because I crashed? This is a game, man. Those are NPCs. They do not care if I crashed onto them. They're literally here for me. I'm on a ski holiday. Nice. Thank you, man. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys watching and commenting and hitting that like button. Also subscribe if you're not subscribed. I do live streams every day. I also have tutorials on my channel. I have a bunch of information for you guys. What specs are you running? I'm running a 4090. Sorry, man. I'm running a 4090 with a 9950X3D and 64 gigabytes of DDR5. Left to right camera? Yes. Does the AC work? Yes, all the buttons work. Every single button you see works. There's no air blowing out from here because I don't need air. I'm in my home office and I do have the air conditioning on 24/7. I'm in Florida. Volvo S60R with a dash BMW steering wheel. Yes. Right now, if you watch me some other times, you might see a Volvo, you might see an Audi, you might see a Cadillac, you might see a Lamborghini, you might see all kinds of steering wheels here, man. How much was the setup, including, ouch, including PC? I don't know, man. The PC, I don't even know how much I spent on it. I probably would spend today about $4,500, $5,000 with the 4090 and 9950X with a 64 gigabytes of memory. Why'd you stop, man? Are you brake checking me? No, he's brake checking me. Oh no, somebody called the police.
7-9 Adam, this is Central BCC. Multiple SWAT units responding code 3 to CP at 127th and Adelaide. Barricade situation.
Is there an option for high-speed collisions? Because it seems like you've phased through the NPCs. Yes, I think when you go too fast, it will just phase through them. Trying to drift, man? Where'd you get that idea? It's cool. Mame, I kind of went along as I needed. So the first thing I ever wanted to buy was a car seat. So that's why I went to the junkyard for the first time. And then I found out that a car seat was only $25. I thought to myself, well, the whole car must not be that expensive, and it'd be pretty cool to have a real, you know, version of one of my real cars. And that's how it started. I do realize I did not invent this. There was people that had this already, similar things or version of this. But I swear, I didn't copy anybody. I didn't have anybody that was like, oh, I want to do something like that. No, I literally went to the junkyard, bought a car seat, and then I bought the whole dashboard. I wanted to get the buttons to work, and then I started seeing people that did the same thing, because you start researching how to do things, and that's how you get more, you know, information. I should get an Audi RS5 steering wheel. Yeah, I don't know, man. I gotta go to the junkyard, get more wheels. Oop, sorry, man. I was reading the chat. Go ahead. Is this Assetto Corsa? Yes, sir, it is. What are the pros and cons about your setup? Pros and cons. I think pro is that you're always driving in a very realistic driving position. Everything feels familiar. All the buttons, you know, the shifter, everything is in a place that you recognize if you drive a real car. The negative is, which is you can fix, is you have to fix the screen, because I'm sitting off to the left, so I do have to fix my window here so I don't look to the right when I'm driving, because usually if you're driving, sorry buddy, ow, 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 ow. That guy just went right through me. So if you're driving on a game, usually they start the game in the center position. So I have to fix that. Another con is a lot of people, but that's not me, a lot of people will get bothered if they're driving, like right now I'm driving a BMW. And I have a Volvo gauge cluster interior. Like, if you're not here, you can't say, but I assure you, once you start driving and your eyes are on the road, and you're driving a different car that behaves different, you don't feel like you're driving a Volvo. And also, like, you look at the gauge cluster more for information than to like, oh, I'm in a Volvo. No, I look for the RPMs, I look for the speed, I look for the other lights in the dashboard. It just becomes like, it just blends in, you know? Like, it's hard to explain. I don't feel like I'm driving in a Volvo interior unless I get the Volvo wheel. I think the wheel makes a big difference in feeling what car are you driving. Like when I'm driving the Volvo with the Volvo steering wheel, it feels like I'm driving my real car. Right now I'm on a BMW with a different steering wheel, so it feels different. It feels that I'm driving something that's not what I was before. I don't know if that makes sense. Where'd you get a timeout? Yesterday in streams, I wasn't even spamming. Probably you were trolling, man, and you're gonna be again, because I remember you trolling yesterday. And if you continue like that, I'm just gonna ban you outright, man. Small world, what do you mean, man? What did you get timeout? I answered, I'm looking for a cheap wheel. Got any suggestions? Daily wattage. Yes, my biggest suggestion would be a Moza R3. Are you looking for the wheel only or the wheelbase? That's a big difference. The more you know, the more you don't know. That is very true, man. The more you know, the more you don't know. Does a horn work in the middle? No, not here. I can set a button like I have. Sup, dude? How you doing, man? Dude, how did you set this up? I do have a tutorial on my channel. Ooh, sorry. Sorry, upshift. Ow. Is it possible that an old monitor can show a digital cluster for a Assetto Corsa? Yes, it is possible. It's very possible. Why not a G29? Because they're old, man. Wheel and pedals. Okay, so I would say an R3 combo. They're pretty good prices, and you get in Moza's ecosystem, meaning you can buy in the future, you know, or right now, any steering wheel, and they will all work, and you can buy other steering wheel and work on their system. Moza is great for that. PXN is a good cheap wheel. It is a good cheap wheel. There's only one thing that I usually don't like about PXN. Go for U-turn, upshift, U-turn. We're not gonna go into 2-lane, man. So the only thing that I don't like about the PXN is the fact that the ecosystem is not as good, and you don't have as many options for steering wheels and, you know, that kind of stuff. Does it feel real? Yes, especially depending on what car you're driving. Are you doing similar setups for clients? No, man. I just teach people how to do. So that's why I have tutorials on my channel. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm not a professional. No, I'm just a hobbyist that usually takes the hobby very seriously. You should take out the gear shifter and put a working one in the... What? In that... It is a working one. This is a real functional H pattern here in the game. I'm just driving a BMW M340 actually, that does not have a H pattern. So I need to change with the pedal shifter. It depends on the car in the game, not the equipment. When you add up something in your setup, do you post on how to do? Yes, most of the times, yes. BMW wheel on a P2R cluster because I'm driving a BMW wagon. I got the Logitech P-Series full bundle, but I got on a big sale. Yeah, you know, like I said, I don't think Logitech or Trustmasters are inherently bad. I just think that they sat on their laurels for too long. A lot of companies caught up real fast. They got a lot better stuff right now. Not that they're bad, Logitech or Trustmaster. It's just that they just got old, you know. And you're doing it again, Yuan. That's your first warning. I don't want to discuss. I want to keep energies up, man. So if you wanna join today, have a fresh start, and just go with the flow. Just go with the flow, you know. Just let it go, man. If you keep asking about yesterday, I will ban you from the channel. So let's keep energy up. That's, you know, we don't want low energy here in our channel. Oh, no worries, Upshift. I'm going back to the pits. I think I'm gonna drive another car later. I don't know. We'll try a different car today. Oh yeah, I think Moza has the best support for different steering wheels, man. What wheel do you have? I have this BMW F30. I have a Cadillac CT5V, the Volvo S60R. I have the what else? The Lamborghini Revolto. I've got an Audi A4. I got the KS Pro, the CS Pro, the truck steering wheel. Am I forgetting something? I think I am. I have about 14 steering wheels here, man, and I do change them quite frequently. How was yesterday? Pretty good, Sergio. How about you, man? How do you map the visual speed to physical speedometer? The game has the data, and SimHub just sends it to my gauge cluster. What is your H shifter? This, Joe, is if you search on Google generic USB shifter, this is what you're gonna find. It's a little black metal box that it's under the real Volvo Spaceball. So this is just a trim. Like if you put a boot over the shifter, that's basically it, but instead of a boot, it has a space ball on it. If you're a sim racer, then honest, you're doing the best. Thank you. Where did you get the BMW wheel? At the Junkyard, TRB. They're pretty cheap at the Junkyard. This was $15. Did something happen yesterday? No, just basic, you know, muting people that are spamming the chat, and he is trying to understand why by spamming today. So I just explained, and he, you know, I hope he stops, because I don't like muting people at all. I think it's unnecessarily sad. Can we see the Revuelto? Yes. This is the Revuelto. This is Moza's new steering wheel, and it's a 1-to-1 replica of a real Lamborghini Revuelto. It works, obviously, you know, all the buttons work, everything works. It's a steering wheel from a manufacturer. It has 26, it has a bunch of, now more. It has 10 buttons in the back, another 16 in the front. So that, yeah, that's 26. 4 rotary, so that's 30. And also, I think it's a pretty reasonable price. It's $399 US. The Revuelto is one of my favorite steering wheels alongside with the KS Pro. What are your PC specs? I have a 4090 with a 9950X3D. Where did you get the Revuelto? I got it from Moza. Do you do any special live stream events? I need to do one. I was thinking about doing one with my members of my channel. I just need to plan something cool and see if everybody can join. You know, most people can join. I don't have like a whole bunch of members on my channel, but I do have very good members, very supportive members that I really want to recognize and, you know, give them, you know, the recognition they deserve. Why do you have so many steering wheels? I don't know. I want to get more steering wheels, if I'm honest with you. I like changing the steering wheel as I change the car. I think it's just, you know, cool. I want to get a Porsche steering wheel. I'd love to get all the cars that I've owned in real life in the past or present. I'd love to get the steering wheels from them. It's like keeping their memory alive. It's like a, you know, a keepsake. I don't know how to explain. Maybe I'm just, you know, a hoarder of steering wheels. I don't know. Is it limited time? What is a limited time? No, the Lamborghini now. No, it's available now on their store, and you can find it on my affiliate link down in the description. Hey, Cookie Gamer, how you doing, man? Which direct drive base do you use? I'm using the Moza R12, man. What is the least favorite steering wheel? I think the Audi. Maybe that's why I didn't finish it yet with the buttons. Oops. No think. Hey, man. Welcome back. Is the whole setup plug and play, even the dashboard? I wouldn't call it plug and play, but once you configure it, yes. I can just plug and play. But you do need to configure a lot of stuff. That's why I'm saying, like, it's not plug and play, like, out of the box, if you will. Hey, good morning. It's Dadpool. Welcome, welcome, man. Yeah, you could say so, like a collector. Do you have an F1 steering wheel? Yes, the Moza KS Pro is a GT3 F1 steering wheel. It kind of looks, you know, like a race car steering wheel, if you will. I'm pretty good, man. I'm pretty good. Having a good day so far. It's Friday. I mean, it's always great. It's Good Friday for all of you Christians, and I'm a Christian, so we're celebrating today. Very important date. But I don't want to make I don't like making my live streams about anything like controversial, like politics, religion, whatever. So some people have holidays today. Unfortunately, I don't. I have to work. I'm gonna be working later because I do have a bunch of stuff to finish. What size monitors do you have? I have a triple 65-inch TV here. Oh, very, very close. Triple 65. They're all 4K, 120 hertz. How long did it take to finish that rig? Oh, dude, that's a tough question because I've been working on this thing for about 4.5 years. The very first version, when I went to the junkyard, pulled the parts, and I was working on it, it took about 3 weekends to put it together. Now, was it as good as this? Absolutely not. This is the 5th version of the simulator. Like, literally. Actually, this is the 4th. In the garage, there's the 5th. That's the tutorial one. So it took quite a while. That's why I made the tutorial, so you guys can actually follow and build for yourselves. Is that a truck steering wheel next to the F1? Yes. It's the Moza TSW, the truck steering wheel. Just got my license back from cutting up in real life, and I do hope you learned your lesson, Tay. And buy a simulator, man. Don't do that in real life. That's not skills, man. You might think you're skillful. It's not about you. It's about 90% is all those crazy people driving out there, changing lanes without using the turn signal, looking on their phones and whatnot. So, man, don't do that, buddy. Do you plan making any changes to the setup? I do changes almost weekly, to be honest with you. Like yesterday, I changed the gauge cluster's code. So now we have more information. Like if I slam on my brakes, the ABS light will turn on. If I use the traction control light will turn on. So it's a lot of stuff. I thought this would take a year. I mean, I was using trial and error, man. I was learning as I went. So there's a lot of things that I had to spend months working on before I finally got it to work. Like the climate control buttons here, they took months, literally. This is version 5 of it. How do you get the game on all screens? So you need, there's 2 ways you can do NVIDIA Surround. Oh, we got a lot of people here. Hello, fellas. We got some fellas here today. Nice, upshifting juicer. Hey, man. Let's get rolling. Where's the minus here? It's upside down. Go. Oh, attractions. Flybrick, are you sick by any chance? I'm not sick. No, I'm good. How you get the steering? No. Everybody loves Ferrari. It's a given. I don't know. I'm not a big Ferrari guy. I prefer Lamborghinis. I'm a Lamborghini guy, if you will. What happened to the Volvo steering wheel? Nothing. Right here. Why do people think that I'm using another steering wheel? Do you think I just throw away steering wheels on my trash? Think I just go like, yeah, I got a new BMW. Let me just throw away the Cadillac. Like, come on, people. How much was your setup? About $700. Do the fuel gauges work? Yes, they do. Everything on the fuel on the gauge cluster works here, man. Everything. Here's the fuel gauge. You can see I have about a quarter. Let's see here if I can move. Yeah, I can move it closer to me here. I can go a little closer. Yeah, each steering wheel has a different depth. The Cadillac has a little plastic thing in the back that hits there every time. There you go. All right, let's go. How's my day been? Been good so far. Let's go, shooter. You guys can go in front of me. How'd you get game on both screens? I told you already, man. You're not listening. How did you get all the real car parts to work? I have tutorials on my YouTube channel, man. What base do you use? I'm using a Moza R12. Does your setup have different profiles for different games? Yes, I do have different profiles for different games. Like, for instance, if I'm playing truck, it does show differently. Sorry, man. You stopped in front of me. There you go. What parts gave you headache on the setup? I'd say the climate control was the hardest one. The climate control button, especially the knobs here, these were hard to get fixed. These were very hard. Now they're working. And there's still things I have to do here to make it better. The speedometer don't go past 260 kilometers an hour? No. And there's not a lot of cars that go past 260 kilometers on the gauge cluster, man. And if I go faster than 260 kilometers, it'll happen just like in any real car when you go faster than the speed of the car. If you tune your car and it goes past 160 miles an hour, that will just bottom out. You have ATS or ETS? I have both. Is there a thing in the setup that doesn't work? No, nothing here right now. Everything works. Every single button, every single... there's only one thing if you would be like super, like the heat seat, the seat heater doesn't work because I'm in Florida. I didn't turn it on. And there's no air blowing from here because I don't need it. I'm in my home office with air conditioning blowing on my face. Which YouTuber did you watch like The Sim? None. That's why I created my channel, man. I want to teach you guys how to build this. That's why I became a tutorial YouTuber, if you will, or a live streamer. This brings people to the community. I have my Discord where we share information. We try to help each other, how to build a simulator, that kind of stuff, you know. Are you streaming on 2 apps? I'm streaming on YouTube Vertical, YouTube Horizontal, TikTok, and Twitch. That working gauge is cool. Did you notice yourself getting distracted when you first got it? Yeah, I mean, you always get distracted because I do. I get distracted because of you guys, but I love doing that. That's one of the reasons why I make the point of answering questions. Then, yeah, the gauge cluster in the beginning is like a marvel novelty, you know. It's kind of crazy that in 2026, one can literally pull apart from a car in a junkyard and make it work on a simulator. That's kind of crazy to me still. Change the steering wheel to quick release. They are quick release, man. All of my steering wheels are quick release. I can literally take them out in a minute, not even a minute, a few seconds. Ow, ow, ow. Thank you, Twink. What game is this? This is Assetto Corsa for PC, and we're cutting traffic here in Japan right now. I need to get a thread lock. It's the second time I noticed my BMW steering wheel getting a little bit loose on the screws here. If you've been watching my live stream for a few days now, you've noticed that I had to kind of retighten the screws, and I forget to do get the thread lock. I think with all the vibrations, the soft metal makes it, you know, the aluminum or aluminum. Why not use a Volvo steering wheel? Because we're driving a BMW, man. If I was driving a Volvo, I'd be driving a Volvo wheel. Or a Cadillac if I had a Cadillac, or an Audi if I had the Audi. No turns, just straight. In this particular map, you do have turns, but it's mostly straight on a highway. The game name is Assetto, yes sir. This game is pretty cool. If you download the game, make sure you go to nohesi.gg and download their installer. This will get the maps, the traffic, the cars, everything you need to work. Does your dash screen work? What do you mean, my dash screen? That? Yeah. Are you talking about that, or what are you talking about exactly? What car am I using in game? This is the M340 G20. How can I play this game on Android? You cannot. What pedals am I using? I'm using the Moza SRP2. I'll show in a second, as soon as I stop turning here. So that's the pedals. These are the Moza SRP2, brand new pedals, super good. I only changed the faceplate here, I 3D printed some. These are replicas of my Cadillac. That's why this looks like a footrest, because in my real Cadillac it's a footrest. But I'm gonna print one that looks like a clutch. So it does look like a clutch. You know what I mean? There we go. Alright. Ah. How do you read the chat? You can kind of see the chat window right here on my side. The tablet, what about the tablet? Oh, that? Yes. It is fully functional. Now we're showing information about the game. That's the frame rate on the top right. Then on the bottom, the memory usage, RPMs for the GPU, the CPU, memory, CPU load, GPU temperature, and CPU temperature. Then I also have car information about the game. So tire temperature, turbo pressure, you know, whatnot. Ouch. The track, the fuel, everything. I also have a race standings. We can see the names of Juter and also Upshift there. We have the music that's playing right now. This is called Silicon Views by Harris Healer. And we have the main Apple CarPlay screen with the date is correct, Friday the 3rd. And lastly, the map, which only works in tracks, not in free roaming. And you can download my Apple CarPlay today if you want on my channel. I do have a link and a tutorial on my channel. Hey, VLCT, how you doing, man? Why did you choose a Volvo S60R? Interior, love it, by the way. I drive a V70 myself. I do have an S60R, man, in real life. The M66 S60R with the RTI. So I just love the car, man. I've owned 9 Volvos in my life, and I'm a big Volvo guy. Whew. Upshift, yeah, he is racing there with me. Do you ever drink and drive on a sim? I don't drink, man. If I would, yeah. There's no problem doing that in here. The chat is now in my eyesight. Yeah, once I tell people, you can't unsee it. But yeah, the chat is there. I need to see it. Are you using any graphics mod? Yes, I'm using Sol. And I do have a PP filter by Maven Graphics. Ah, thank you, man. Yeah, I try to keep behind so people can see the other cars. I'm pretty good, man. I'm pretty good, y'all. We're out here in No Hesi today. Just having a little bit of fun. As you know, No Hesi is a lot of fun. Thank you, Donner. Thank you, man. You guys can go. Oh yeah, I'm a big Volvo fan, man. I really like Volvos. I currently have 2 Volvos in my garage. I have a Volvo S60R that we just talked about, and I have a Volvo S60T8 2022 plug-in hybrid. Mine has the inscription package, not the R design, but it's pretty good. What's the top speed of the car? I don't know. That's a good question. I haven't tested. This M40, probably M340 goes maybe 190 miles an hour. I don't know. Let's go on to let's go on to U-turn, guys. Don't. Ooh, what are you doing? Upshift. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, let's go. I'll go on a U-turn there. Do you do the free or subscribe? No Hesi. I am a content creator, Doc, so I get access to tier 3 and all the other stuff without paying, but you can play free and that's fine. The PP filter free, that one has a free version, but it's on Patreon, so you'd have to pay to get the more sophisticated one. I built a steering wheel that my phone fits in, and I play this with Streamlink. That's fun. Let's go here for the U-turn. I'm just gonna put the turn signal. Let's get the hazard lights on, so everybody knows what I'm doing. And where's the turn? Just about here and here. There you go. Upshift made it. Are there setups like these with a high right-hand drive? And I mean, if you build it in your country, it'll be right? If you're driving a right-hand side car, that's what you find. I live in the United States. We don't have right-handed, cars here. I mean, if we do, they're imports and they're hard to find. You're not going to just stumble on a right-hand drive car in a junkyard. So that's what I get left, and that's what I feel that's normal. Yeah, I mean, I I want to put the seatbelt, especially if I can. I want to get one that has the how do you call it, the, oh man, I forgot, a tensioner. Like there's some that have a tensioner. Oh, you're on a, oh dude, don't worry man, oh shit, you're fine. I see you're back here. You prefer wagons? Wagons are cool as well. I love wagons. Hey Qantas, how you doing man? Ooh, that was sorry man. Jupiter in the back, let's go. You can go in front of me, upshift. Do you have any Mercedes wheels? If no, would you recommend an ML63 AMG wheel from 2013? Bossy, I don't have any Mercedes steering wheels. To be very honest with you, I don't like how they look. I'm not a big fan of the Mercedes steering wheels. But eventually, for the sake of immersion, I probably will buy a Mercedes at the junkyard and make it work. I have an Audi, I have a BMW, I have the Cadillac, I have the Volvo, I have the Lamborghini. I might as well get a Mercedes eventually, and a Porsche. I'd like the Porsche steering wheel as well. Should get a McLaren steering wheel. Oh man, if I could have access to one. I have the Lamborghini only because the Lamborghini steering wheel is from Moza, and they sent it to me. And that's a replica, not a real steering wheel from Lamborghini. You ran out of questions? No worries, man. I always crave playing BeamNG.drive, but when I play, I get so bored. Really? I never get bored in BeamNG, man. I can play that thing for literally hours, like on end. Like, sorry, man. My longest live streams on Saturdays were usually playing BeamNG for a very long time. Can you crash? I just did. How many steering wheels do you have? About 14. Is that a TV? Yes, 3 TVs. One here, another there, another here. It's a triple TV setup. Did you see what happened to BeamNG? I did. I don't use it though. I'm glad, because they got hacked, right? I hope, you know, they made minimum damage to people's, you know, data and stuff. How did you connect the left and right screens to use them as windows? So Windows have a native thing on NVIDIA that's called NVIDIA Surround, or you can use a simple window runtime editor. It's a little app that you can use, and that will spread the windows across multiple monitors. It's not hard. Where did the dash come from? So the whole dash came from a Volvo S60R, 2005 Volvo S60R to be precise, and I found it at the junkyard. Oh, you guys. We piled up. Can you do a burnout? I can do a donut. Oh, that was a traffic upshift. Oh, Resize Raccoon is also another good one. Yes, it works as well. Resize Raccoon is another one that can help you out with that. What car are you driving? We're driving the BMW 340i G20. Is it a G20? Yes. You can kind of see a little bit down here. That's the car we're driving right now. Have you ever considered putting a digital dashboard in there? Yes, I do have one. In fact, if you look in my old videos, I do have one, and I do use it sometimes. I just like the Volvo more. I have a digital screen that fits exactly where the dashboard goes, and I can place and run anything there. I can run BMW dashboards, Volvo, whatever. What made it... Or wait, there's another question. What do you think about Honda City? Honda City? I don't know Honda City. What sim mod is this? This is Assetto Corsa for PC. We're playing no hezzy. Aren't you worried about cops? No, I'm not. There's no cops here, and I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm playing my video game in my house. Upshift. I can't tell what's going on with this right-hand drive. I'm really difficult. Don't worry. I'm going to change cars as well. Let's go back to the pit, Jupiter. I'm going to change cars as well. I want to get something else. Maybe a Lamborghini. I don't know. I have just a little more, about 10 more minutes. So this is the BMW. This is the quick release, and you can kind of see here. This is the ESP32 that makes it all work. All right, let's get this out of the way. You seem quite hesitant. What do you mean about that? You know what? Let's drive with the Volvo. A lot of people complain about the Volvo. Let's drive an older car here, and then let's get the Volvo. I'm not using the Volvo enough, and not using the Volvo enough. So let's use the Volvo. Yeah, I can't do a Volvo. They don't have a Volvo in the server. I can put the Volvo steering wheel, though. I answered you, Bossy. Yes, I do have a digital dashboard, and it is functional. I just don't... I prefer this one. I can pull this one back because I know my Volvo wheel allows me. There we go. That's good. Now we have all the view that we need. Hitting? No. Awesome. Let's get another car. What shall we drive? I want to drive one that is a bit older. Not old, but older. All right, we're going to drive the Skyline. R32. That's what we're going to drive. So let's drive the Skyline. How many steering wheels do you have? About 14 steering wheels. At least do a Cadillac. We can do a Cadillac before I go if there's time. I don't know. I did Cadillacs already. You just missed it. I was driving the Cadillac in LA Canyon today. Are you using PC or PS? It's a PC, man. 9:48 a.m. This is morning time for me. Yeah, I know, man. Let's see how bad it is. And we got the Godzilla. Let me just check the sound. All right. You should get a bezel-free kit for the black line. You know, it doesn't bother me, TRB. The black line is on the A-pillar right there. It really doesn't bother me. That BMW wheel is a F30, yes. Non-M package, right? Yes, sir. Oh, the rear view mirror, I can't see it. Oh, sorry guys, I'm just fixing. I can't see my rear view mirror here. My points are on top of it, so I couldn't see you guys. And I gotta fix the right mirror there. It's completely off. Am I trying? Oh, I'm not fixing the right one. I'm fixing the wrong one. Do you love the Volvo steering wheel? For me, it's so cool. Yeah, I love it. I mean, it's just like in my real car, right? So I really enjoy it. Sorry, guys, I lost you guys. I'm just fixing my rear view mirrors here. I'm just OCD with that. If I'm driving and I can't see on my rear view mirrors, I can't drive. Where are you guys? Oh, I see you guys. Maybe I'll go on the shoulder so I can catch up. There we go. I see one of you. Oh, I see both of you. Juicer, and I see Upshift. Oh, somebody got an Audi. What is the game? The game is called Assetto Corsa. Stay. I'm gonna wait for you guys. Let me stop here. You guys can pass me. How similar is the Moza TSW to a real standard car steering wheel? It's not close to a real car, it's bigger. But it's a lot closer than the smaller ones. Let's put it this way. If you can't or don't want to buy the Lamborghini Moza wheel that they released last week, the truck is the next, you know, more, it makes sense. But the truck is even bigger than the Volvo, and the Volvo and the Cadillac are both the biggest wheels that I have, other than the truck one. Price, I spent about $700 on it. Ouch. $700 US, $300 in car parts, another $400 or so in hardware, like wood, metal, carpet, Arduino, that kind of stuff. What do you do in BeamNG? Oh man, I do so many stuff. I like jumping, I like going off-roading, I like doing traffic and police. I like that. How did you Madeira Sea? What is Madeira Sea? You don't want the, because of the flat bottom? Okay, so yeah, Decipher. So the truck is the second closest to a real car, other than like the CS Pro maybe, but the CS Pro is smaller. If you're looking for a bigger steering wheel, then the truck is pretty good. I just wish they had a horn on that thing. I really wish they made a horn in there. How much were the monitors? I spent, I think it was like $650 for each TV. TCL 4K 120 Hz, they're not too expensive. Like really, they're not. What did you use in real car wheel for the sim? I have several steering wheels jacks. This is a real original Volvo S60R. I have a Cadillac, I have a BMW that I was just using. Ouch. And I have an Audi, I have a Lamborghini. I have a few. And right now we're driving the R32, the Godzilla. Mr. Volvo, quick release. What do you mean quick release? The TVs? The steering wheels have a quick release. The TVs are just fixed on, what is it called? Next level racing. Oh, that was a dramatic upshift. I think you landed on all four at least. Fuel's getting low. Yeah, it's getting low actually. But I don't think we're going to have to refuel it. I'm almost ending the live stream today. It's almost 10 a.m. Really? Well, monitors would be expensive here as well. I have a TV. I don't know if that you guys call monitors TVs. The GPU is a 4090, Sasha. How did you make the car into a game? I have a tutorial on my channel, Edward. A bunch of tutorials actually. TX, I have a Moza R12. This is a Moza R12 that we're using to play with the Volvo steering wheel right now. Oh yeah, I uploaded a short about the gauge clusters because I got some of the lights to work. Not me. I can't take the credit. There was a guy that really made it work. He went on like some researching, you know, and it's free, and he found a lot of the codes. Oh man. Oh, thank you, Joe. Yeah, I love driving in a realistic position. I do admire and, you know, I respect a lot the other types of simulators with the metal sim rigs, but I love having a real car here, man, and the buttons and being able to go and press the hazard lights, you know, if I want to press the hazard lights in a hazard light button. I love that. Yes, and the cruise. can't forget the cruise. So when we're playing the American Truck Simulator or Euro Truck Simulator, when I do cruise control, I can actually literally turn the cruise light on and tell if I'm driving with the cruise control. I don't know who was here in the beginning of the live stream talking about how many miles I drove. Like, you can tell, like, I drive around 130 miles every live stream. There you go, on the bottom of the gauge cluster, on the speedometer. That's the partial trip, and the trip mileage is counting ever since I started live streaming today. Do you love manual or automatic? For me, it's both automatic. Hate is way too much. Can't we just accept the fact that everyone knows how to drive a manual? Yuan, I like both, man. I love my manual car. I have a Volvo S60R with the 6-speed transmission, just like this. And I have a automatic Cadillac. It depends on your purpose, man. If I want to go for a joyride on the weekend and just, you know, have fun and enjoy the day, I'll go with my manual car all day. But if I want to go to a doctor's appointment downtown Tampa, I'm not going to be in traffic just like first, second, clutch, neutral, first, second. It's just not practical, man. So I prefer the automatic for that reason. Is the mile per hour accurate? Yes, sir. Ow, ow. Miles per hour, RPMs are accurate. Everything is accurate. I have the turn signal. I have the hazard lights. When I use the ABS light will turn on. You see the traction control light is on right now because this car does not have traction control. So it's telling me that traction control is off. Imagine if it's easier for you to drive like this, to using a wheel dash, as it looks like a car. It can also teach you how to drive. Not distracting driving like this. We're going through that car. I think upshift is behind us. Is it upshift or juicer? Oh, you have a separate test in the UK for manuals and automatic? That's cool. In Brazil, everybody does manual. That's what we have. I don't know. They don't have a separate one for automatics. And here in the US, if you have a manual, you're gonna go manual, but they don't care. Like 99% of the cars are automatic here. It's kind of funny because here in the US, people say they drive manuals like bragging rights. That's how I learned. Now I do that as well. Like, oh, I drive a manual car. Like, who cares? In Brazil, if you drive a manual car, you're poor. You don't have money to buy a automatic car. And I think that's kind of like that in Europe as well. Thank you, Raichu. I don't know, Upshit, were you the one driving this car? It's a good car, man. I can't complain, but I see you're driving a lot better with the BMW. Or, I mean, the Audi. But I like the car. Not bad. Yeah, exactly, Mr. Volvo. All, you know, most shit boxes are indeed manual. Yeah, it's 10 a.m. now. I'm gonna get back to the pits and end the live stream. Yeah, here in the US as well, it's kind of crazy, but manual cars are more expensive. They're like sports car. I think it's kind of funny, but it is what it is. Call the police. Yes, sir.
7-9 Adam, this is Central BCC. Multiple SWAT units responding code 3 to CP at 127th and Adelaide. Barricade situation.
You can go ahead. Oh man, you too, man. Enjoy your day. The LFA driving on the right side was weird. You too, Jason? That's why you should have a simulator like this. I'm driving a right-hand side car right now, and a lot of you did not even notice it. This car's steering wheel is on that side. I'm driving on the passenger here. Come on, man. Woohoo. That's a good setup, Spectre. Yeah, I only went with 65-inch, triple 65 here because the dashboard's length is 53 inches and only a 65-inch TV will actually cover that length. You're old now because you thought, oh, sorry, upshift. I didn't see you crashing. Are you okay back there? I see you're spinning around. You spin me around. And we're almost at the end of the live stream today. There he is. The game is called Assetto Corsa. We are playing in No Hazy server, and we do have a Godzilla R32 here that we're driving right now with the full Volvo interior, fully functional, everything works. And we're going back to the pits. Oh man, I'll put here on the shoulder. No worries, man. Whatever you guys want to know, just ask me. I don't mind answering, and I don't gatekeep. I have a tutorial on my channel if you wanted to learn how to build this thing, and just let me know. I am more than happy to share my passion with you guys. Let's get the points out of here. The points are not even counting. I like cars with 6 gears, 8 is too much. Well, if I'm driving a manual car, I agree, but granted, there's not, I never driven a car here at least that has 7 manual H pattern. But yes, the paddle shifter cars will have anywhere from 8 sometimes to 10. It's too much. Do you like that in the highway? I do not. That's why I have a pro tip, a hack if you will. How not to get tickets. I drive for 26 years now, and I never had a single ticket. You know how I do that? Very complicated. You see those traffic signs on the road? Just follow them. That's it. That's a pro tip for your Friday. Ooh, upshift. That was an impossible cut. Are you guys gonna stop crashing into me? Come on. Are we stuck? I think we're stuck. We're stuck. Yeah, check engine light. We're toast, guys. Alright, let's go back to the pits. Really? I've been kicked out because of blocking the road. On my own server. Well, it is what it is. It's about 10:06 a.m. Eastern Standard Time anyways, and unfortunately, you know what that means. it unfortunately means we are done for today. So the live stream is ending, but don't worry, I'll be here again tomorrow at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be having fun, driving other cars and driving other things. We'll see what we'll do. I never know what we'll do. I will be probably racing again with my good old Lamborghini or Volvo or whatever the heck I want to drive tomorrow. BMW, I don't know. We'll see. And ouch, I hit the little table I have here. I have a little table set here. But guys, if you're not subscribed yet, please, come on guys, just hit that subscribe button. It's somewhere over here on your vertical people. I mean, here, if you follow my center camera, it's somewhere here. I think on TikTok it's about here. I have no clue where on YouTube. Maybe down here by the text. And then if you're watching on horizontal, I see all 11 of you here. You can, I don't know where the subscribe button is, but you can see the chat right here. I can see myself again here, and the gauge cluster right there, and the Apple CarPlay. What about here? So yes, if you guys don't know, I do also live stream in horizontal. If you want to see more, you got to join the horizontal. Now, thank you for watching. I really appreciate you guys being here with me, supporting the channel, helping me grow. I'm almost at 30,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. We're reaching 220,000 on TikTok soon, I hope. And we will be also at 157,000 on Instagram. So I'm on Instagram as well, and Facebook, if that's your thing. That floats your boat. I mean, nice. All right, and I got to put some thread lock here as well. I noticed that I put the new faceplates on my pedals. See, I was moving a little bit. I got to put some thread lock on a lot of things. Yes. Well, thank you, Juan. I appreciate you. I do appreciate all of you guys watching. It doesn't matter where you're joining from. I see you guys on Twitch as well. There's 2 of you there. Thank you for watching there. It's so hard to grow on Twitch, so I appreciate you guys. I only have 532 followers on Twitch, so it is what it is. Oh, no worries, Upshift. I was about to end the live stream anyways. It's 10 a.m., and it's just about time for me to start working. I arrived in my home office. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Have an amazing Friday. If you celebrate Easter, happy Easter for you. If not, then have a great weekend. I hope to see you guys tomorrow, and stay safe. Goodbye.